I'm not even gonna lie, this book is kind of boring me. I'm just trusting people right now that this is like the best book series that they've ever read in their life. Hi guys, welcome to a What I Read in a Week. Hi, I'm currently editing this and this is actually an ACOTAR reading vlog. I ended up only reading ACOTAR this week, so this is me reading ACOTAR for the first time ever. I've never done one of these, so I'm kind of excited to see how it goes. Today is Tuesday, by the way. On Sunday, I went to this concert with my cousin and I was completely exhausted on Monday, so I think I read like a few pages of A Court of Thorns Roses, which I've been reading for like a month. I'm not even gonna lie, this book is kind of boring me, but I've seen a lot of reviews that if I push through this, it will get better. Tell me if that is true, because if it is, I will continue reading it. I want to understand the hype. I want to know what the people are talking about, and I've read Sarah J Maas's work before. I don't think it's her writing. I think it's just like the plot is moving a little bit too slowly for me. Two books that are on the radar for me that I might want to pick up. The first book is Blood of Hercules, and I've heard such great things about this. The second book is When the Moon Hatched. I kind of don't want to read When the Moon Hatched because I know that's going to take so much brain power. People are saying that this book is extremely complicated, and there's like a whole map that this girl explained on TikTok. And yesterday I was calling Nico and then I explained to him the whole map, so now he also knows the whole history, and I haven't even read it yet. I was just like, I just watched the TikTok and now it's been ingrained in my brain because actually the world building is so interesting. I was like, you know, Nico, moons are falling, and he was like, moons are falling? He will not read it with me, but at least he knows that now moons are falling. Okay, so it's either When the Moon Hatched or Blood of Hercules, or I can finish A Court of Thorns and Roses, which I kind of do want to finish. I'm already basically like almost halfway through. I kind of like Tamlin right now, and I know, I mean, I don't know. Am I supposed to like Tamlin? I also don't have any red tabs, so I haven't been tabbing anything. Also, nothing has been really tab worthy. Today I have a dinner with my friend because it's like her belated birthday dinner. I have to leave around like 4:30ish. Probably gonna read this for a little bit because I don't feel like downloading anything on my Kindle right now. That was perfect. I was so scared. So cute. I woke up today and I got the urge to rearrange my bookcase. I've been wanting to do that for a very long time, and it's time. I just didn't have enough space for romances and stuff, and it was time to get rid of the Shadowhunter Shrine. I don't read any Shadowhunter books anymore. The world is too vast to catch up on. Today is a pretty chill day. I barely got any reading done yesterday because I went out with my friend. I got home and then I finished editing my video, which took me ages, but honestly, that is like the most fun video I've ever made in my life. Anyways, so I uploaded the video. It took like an hour to process the video, which is so long. I'm still gonna read A Court of Thorns and Roses. The thing is, the pacing is so slow right now, but I know it's gonna be good. Like, it has to be good. When everyone tells you that it's good, it has to have like some quality to it, right? I'm just trusting people right now that this is like the best book series that they've ever read in their life. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and keep on reading this because I do want to make some progress today. I feel like I haven't read in a really long time. Time to get back into it, especially since you're 6 books behind. Last video, I did a video where I tried to catch up on my reading goal, and why am I back where I started? Yesterday I was so hooked. I read like 200 pages of this book. It just suddenly got good. Almost 50% of this book was so boring, I almost DNF'd it. I feel like there was just a bunch of information being dumped on us, yet at the same time, I felt like I knew nothing. And then the moment Resand showed up, I was like, okay, This is gonna get good. Even though he has done nothing except for terrible, vicious things, there's just some sort of aura. The moment he appears, the book becomes 1,000 times more interesting, even if he's there for 1 page. And then he showed up again for like 3 more pages, and then I haven't seen him since, and we are like literally almost towards the end of the book. I feel like we're gonna see him in here though. This is gonna keep me hooked, so I will buy the second book today. This might be a controversial opinion, but why was I more invested when Feyre was in her hometown than she was in Fairyland? I feel like the family dynamics between her and her sisters are so interesting that I just like want to read more about them. Unfortunately, I don't think they'll be present for much more of this book. I called a bookstore near my house to see if they have the second book to this series, because actually I do have it. It's just in another cover, and if I'm gonna tab it, I want to tab the actual book, you know. Also, I have another controversial opinion. I just realized that people have been saying rice sand, like rice sand. In my brain, it's always been Reese sand. It does not sound good together. I know that, like Reese sand, but rice sand doesn't sound good either. If I pronounce any names wrong, don't even come at me, because I can only pronounce Tamlin. How do you pronounce Lucian? Lucin? I've been saying Lucin the whole time. It's probably not right, is it?
Rice and
Going to get matcha again. It's quite genuine an addiction. Hi guys, I got back from picking up my books. The person who works at the bookstore actually saved the book that I was requesting for me at the counter, and that was so sweet of her, thank you. But yeah, this is my collection now. I am missing the last book, but I think I can just like pick it up the next time I go to the bookstore. They didn't have it at that place. Actually, I didn't ask. I just like looked at their collection, they didn't have it, so I will be making a whole other video where I read the entire ACOTAR series. So yeah, I just think it should be a separate video. I will link the ACOTAR vlog down below. It'll probably be released after this video though, because it will take me probably a while to finish the series. I don't know if it'll take me a while. Depends on how good it is. The first 50% literally almost put me in a book slump, I think. And then the last, like right now where I'm at, gorgeous, amazing. I cannot wait to see what will happen. I don't know why, like what's her fucking name? Amarantha? Am I saying that wrong? If I butcher any names in this video, it's because these names are so hard to pronounce. I don't know why Amarantha doesn't just kill her, because if I were her, I'd kill her. Also, there are like descriptions of post-torture. I don't know if that's a word. Stay with me here, okay? It makes me so uneasy. I cannot watch or read any like sort of gore or violence. For example, in The Cruel Prince, I was like, oh my god. This is making me a little bit uneasy. Maybe I'm just a pussy. Anyways, I'm currently on page 300. I'm probably gonna finish this today unless I get sidetracked. Guys, remember when I said I don't know what I'll do if any of the other books are bigger than this book? Guys, this is bigger than this book. Tell me why this tiny ass book that probably took like 1/8 of a tree to print. I don't know if that's right. Do not quote me. Do not quote me. This probably took way less of a tree than this chunk of a book, right? But why is it both 425 baht? Oh my god, why is my voice echoing? I don't know. I think it's because of this mic. This is why it's echoing. Oh my god, I forgot the word. I was just talking about this in the car. Why do I think of inflammation? Infiltration? What if someone clips this and puts it in their like anti-intellectualism video essay on TikTok? I will literally cry. That part of TikTok actually scares me so much. Like inflation. I meant the word, oh my god. Book inflation is real. I'm not trying to add fire to the flame. Okay, honestly, that deserves to be clipped for anti-intellectualism. to the best corner of my room. I did go to Kino today. There was a Leve book club pop-up as well, but unfortunately all of the bookmarks were sold out, so I literally wanted to. I did not think that they would sell out that fast, but I could not go any earlier, so unfortunately I would have to miss out on that. Anyways, I did get this book, which is This Is How You Lose a Time War. I've been wanting to read it, and I think it's finally time. This book will be going on my shelf. I will be reading this. I've been wanting to, and I hope I like it. Okay, let's talk about ACOTAR because I did end up finishing A Court of Thorns and Roses. I have tabbed a few pieces up until standing before me was the most beautiful man I've ever seen. The whole energy shifted. Let me read you some of my favorite quotes because this is spoiler free. So, stay out of her cell and don't touch her. If you do, you're to take your own daggers and gut yourselves. Understood? And Feyre, I don't like my belongings tampered with. Are you joking? Why is it making me like giggle and blush? Okay, that's basically all of the interesting tabs I have in A Court of Thorns and Roses, but I genuinely like really enjoyed the last 50% of this book. This might be the last book that I read in this video because I have now moved on to the second book, which is thick as hell. The only thing I've tapped in here is Hello Feyre Darling. So I'm so excited to read this. I know that this is a fan favorite. I am now still 6 books behind. I think yesterday I was 7 books behind. Finished this. Now 6 books behind. Hi guys, I'm filming this outro kind of late because I just finished editing the video and I realized I don't have an outro. A video where I read the entire series will be out soon. I'm currently on the second book. Wish me luck. I'm gonna finish all 5. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. This has been really fun and I'm excited to continue the series. I know it's gonna eat so bad. I'm on the second book. I know it's a fan favorite and it's doing its job. I love the second book way more than I did the first book, but I feel like that's the case for many fantasy series. Thank you so much for watching this video. Subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!